Hello, and thank you for watching the Relativity 9.4 Upgrade Highlight video series. My name is Joe Evangelista, and I am a Senior Discovery Engineer with Commonwealth Legal. Kcura has introduced a number of major updates from version 9.2. In this video, I will show you the new dashboard and the pivot widgets. Watch out for my other videos that highlight the new workspace user interface and the search panel. Relativity 9.4 has the option to switch between the classic UI or new user interface. A link to try the new UI or switch to classic UI is found in the user drop-down menu depending on which UI you are currently using. The new dashboards feature allows you to interact with the pivot and cluster visualization widgets as well as the document list. Subsequent versions of Relativity will have additional widgets, so look out for those changes. Once you enter a workspace, the dashboard with the lowest order number will be opened. Adding a widget to your dashboard is done by clicking the Add Widget link. We'll add a pivot widget by clicking Pivot. These steps have replaced the original toggle pivot button in version 9.2. In the pivot settings, you have the option of opening a pivot profile or creating a new pivot on the fly. Selecting a pivot profile will change the settings below. Although the group by and pivot on settings function the same, version 9.4 can now limit the results to a maximum of 1,000 from the top or bottom. Our pivot uses the new sort on option and the default display type is bar chart. However, you can choose one of the new display type options, stacked bar, line, or pie. Please note, the default display type is context sensitive and will only allow stacked bar if both group by and pivot on is used. Pie charts are only available if pivot on is not used. Let's change the default display type to stacked bar. Once the chart is visible, we may appreciate the data more if we use the new zoom function below the chart. The zoom can be used to view smaller parts of the chart, and you can slide the zoom left or right once it has been set. You can also open more than one widget in your dashboard. I'd want to see a chart of all file types in the database, so this Save Pivot profile will work well. Let's change the default display type to pie before adding the pivot. Click and drag the corner or the edge of your widget to resize it. Resizing to the far right will move the File Types widget below. Once resized, the tally of file types needs to be moved and then resized also. The Dashboards menu, located on the top right, will indicate changes to your dashboard. You can save, save as, or create a new dashboard from this menu. I'll save this dashboard as Issues and File Type so that it can be used again later. Changing to a different dashboard is also available in this menu. The context-sensitive Edit and Delete buttons appear when you hover over any dashboards listed. Thank you for watching,